some might say.
If you were forced to play a game of Among Us in real life and you're the imposter, what do? I'm going to break down the mistakes made, what you should do, and how to beat the imposter death game in Werewolf game Beast Side. This girl will become a psychopathic liar in order to stay alive. 9 other kids from her school are passed out on the floor, and she has no idea how they got here. Slowly, the rest of the students begin to wake up, but none of them know what's going on. They all get up to look around the room when suddenly the TV turns on with a message telling them they must now play a werewolf game. Now, if you've never played Werewolf, here's how it goes. A village has been infiltrated by 2 werewolves who look just like villagers. During the day, they can choose to kill someone they suspect is the werewolf, but every night, the werewolves come out and kill one of the villagers. Everyone in this room has been given a secret identity. All of the students check their pockets and everyone finds their role cards hidden on their person. 2 of these students are werewolves disguising themselves as villagers, and their goal is to kill everyone else without getting caught, while the goal of the villagers is to discover who among them are the werewolves and kill them. They must all gather in this room every night to guess who among them is the werewolf, but if the person they voted for has not been murdered by 9 p.m., then everyone will die. They've also been given a 6-shot revolver to help get the job done, but the gun must stay in this room at all times. The second rule is, the villagers must stay in their rooms with their doors closed from midnight to 6 a.m. And the werewolves can sneak in to kill 1 villager per night, but if they don't successfully murder their target by 2 a.m., then everyone will die. Okay, this is instantly horrifying. Now, this sounds a lot like the social deduction games Mafia and Among Us, but with one absolutely terrifying difference. Just like in Among Us, the villagers are the crewmates and the werewolves are the imposters hidden among them. But now we have to play in real life, and that makes all the difference. If playing a casual game like Among Us meant you actually had to murder your friends with your own 2 hands in order to save your own life, do you think you could still do it? These students haven't gotten past the shock that they're gonna have to kill their friends, which is why we need to act fast before anyone realizes how dangerous this situation is. I would go around and ask every single person what their card is, because if we learn other players' roles, we'll be able to figure out who to kill and who to trust, and this is going to keep us alive longer than anyone else. Now, the rules don't allow us to look at another player's card, but they do allow you to tell others what your card is. They could easily lie about what card they have, but since nobody is taking this game seriously yet, this is our best and only chance to extract the truth from the other players about what role cards they have before people start dying. Now, even if they do lie, this still gives us an immediate advantage. This early in the game, they won't have time to carefully strategize how they want to lie, and by asking them what their cards are, they could get locked into an alibi they might regret later. This is why police investigators always ask you to tell your version of the story right away, so that once evidence comes out, it's too late for you to change your story. We can make a safe bet that these other students don't have a lot of experience playing this game, and this gives us a chance to corner them into a bad strategy before the game even starts. The group goes to the entrance of the building to figure out where they are, but they don't recognize the surroundings at all. One of the boys looks at this nerdy kid's neck and notices there's a band-aid with a small clear rod sticking out of it. Everyone checks each other and quickly realize that they all have one in the exact same location. Thinking it might be a transmitter to stop them from running away, they're too afraid to pull it out, and this girl Yuka thinks it will explode if they try. Deciding to wait for someone to rescue them, the group continues exploring the building, but when the girl stays behind to check her roll card, she discovers that she and Reiko here are werewolves. Tonight, they'll both have to murder one of their friends here if they want to survive. This game is about to get absolutely brutal, and there will be so much backstabbing by the end that only the most savage player will be left standing. Okay, now that we know we're the wolves, it's time to start planning as the imposter and consider who we should target to kill first. Among the 8 villagers, there are 4 special cards. The person who received the seer card can choose 1 person each night and find out if they're a werewolf or not. Whoever is the bodyguard can protect a single person from a werewolf attack in each round, but not themselves. Finally, there are 2 villagers who will receive twin cards, and whoever has this card knows the identity of the other person who has the same card. Now, these rules are going to make more sense later, so don't worry if you didn't catch everything. What you need to know is that the best strategy in social deduction games like this is to get access to something called true information. In this game, everyone is lying about everything, but there are actually a few rare moments when we can know something with absolute certainty. The only people who have true information from the start of the game are the wolves and the twins. The wolves know who each other are and that the rest of the players are villagers, and the twin card holders know that the other twin is also a villager.
Alright,
if it were me, I'd use this first day to observe if any 2 people try to meet up in secret.
Of a game of Werewolf. Very good.